everybody. I am just jumping on. I'm actually making some zucchini slice. We'll do a sweet zucchini slice, but I wanted to show you. So I actually want to show you from the get-go how it all happened and how I decided to make these guys. So my beautiful husband came back from the grocers and had bought actually lots of zucchinis, and because they were on a really good price, and so I thought, what am I going to do with the zucchinis? What am I going to do? And what can I make? And so I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump on Cookie Dough, and then I'm going to show you how to bring it onto the machine as well. Okay, so I'll show you how it works. Let me just slide my zucchinis first. So this is Cookie Dough on my iPad, and I'm going to get it to talk to my machine. So all you do is you come into, then you'll see I've actually entered zucchini, but I'm not sure you can see it there. Otherwise, you actually just type in the letter zucchini. I'm not going to actually type. I'm going to type upside down, but I could. But otherwise, you can see that's where I search. Okay, and it brings back every single recipe that has zucchini in it. Now, these are just filtered in the moment, just Australian recipes. So there are about 2,500 Australian recipes that you can download. You can actually go into your filters, and I'll show you. If you scroll down, I'm not sure you can quite see that very well. If I come a bit closer, let me just see if that shows up a bit better. Yeah, so if you scroll down, you go right down the bottom, okay, and you'll see stars, so the actual recipes will get rated as well. You can go right down the bottom and see how there's a checkbox on there. I'm not sure you can see it. Okay, see, it's got a checkbox for Australia. You uncheck that and you check English. And I'll show you at the moment, we've got 109 recipes in Australia that are with zucchini in them. I'll show you what happens. If I click on English language, but I actually uncheck Australia, suddenly it jumps up to 392 recipes. And if you click on that, it'll go away, and now it'll bring you back all these beautiful recipes that have zucchini in them. And so cool. And you can just, there are so many. You can scroll through to your heart's content. And if there's a particular one that you love, you go, oh, I'm going to cook that today. That looks awesome. There are more filters that you can apply, so you can actually go in and choose whether you want it to be like a sweet or a main dish or a side dish, whether you want it to be vegetarian or you want it to be a meat dish. So you can add all those select filters on there as well. So let me just come back. And this is the particular one that I was interested in making. I thought that had a great, it had 4.8 out of 5 rating, and I thought, I'll give it a go. Click on it, and it actually takes you into the recipe. I'll show you on there. So it actually takes you into the recipe. That's it. And if you can have you scroll through, and you can have a look at the recipe. And you go, that looks nice. I'm going to cook that today. So you just click on cook, and it goes, yep, I've added that to your planner. You can also, which is super, super cool if you don't know, you can click on the little add button and you can say, add to my shopping list. And it'll actually go away and add all the ingredients to make that onto your shopping list as well. So you can start to menu plan and organise your shopping list for shopping. So I just wanted to show you that, because then what that does when you come over to your machine is it comes here, like I'm not sure if you can quite see that, but it says my week is the second option. If you click on my week, it'll bring it back up, and there's our zucchini slice. Okay, how cool is that? So it actually transfers it straight from your iPad or your phone or your computer, wherever it might be. There's 5 devices that can connect through to your account, straight to your machine. So you go, yep, this is what I'm going to make. So there's our 2. Isn't that cool? So I just wanted to show you. So that's why I thought, what am I going to make today? And I thought, oh, look, I'm actually going to do 2 recipes. So I'm going to make zucchini slice, the sweet version, and I'm also going to do a savoury version as well. So I'll show you both 10 different versions today. Okay, so let's start cooking. If you've got any questions, thank you for watching. And if you've got any questions, let me know. Please let me know and leave a comment. And if I don't see it, I will definitely respond to you afterwards. Okay. First step, preheat our oven. I'm just going to put it on to 180. But what I'm actually going to do with my, so instead of doing a rectangle slice, normally I do a little bit rectangle slice. I'm actually going to pop it into our rose gold muffin tray. And the reason I'm doing that is this is actually part of the, oh, hi, Cheryl, hello, lovely. Yeah. This is part of our gift with purchase this month as well. show you. So what I'm going to do is actually create these. Instead of making them into a slice, I'm actually going to make them into a little muffin today. So you can do that with a lot of the slices. And now I actually put little cupcake pans in there. The rose gold trays are non-stick and they are beautiful. They don't love going into the dishwasher though. So just letting you know, if you want to retain that beautiful non-stick, don't pop them in the dishwasher. Like all the non-stickware, like all the fry pans, etc. Right, so we're done. There we are. So, and I'm going to show you also, I'm going to use a cupcake pan at the end as well. Rightio, so preheat the oven. We've greased and lined it. Now we're going to put a bowl on top. So I'm going to pop a bowl on top. Okay. Don't you love that? That's a little tip. So if you're wanting to weigh into your Thermomix, okay, you can put a bowl on top. You can, normally it comes with the measuring cup like that. All I do is actually just flip the lid and sit that down. So now you've actually got a really nice flat surface. Then your bowl will sit really nicely on top. It's just a little bit of a time saver as well. Okay, grab some sultanas. All right, and I'm going to pour in. Where's my spoons? What did I do with my spoons? There we go. Just because I don't trust my pouring skills. Okay. Pop in. So what I'm going to do is a little bit different. I'm actually going to weigh in. I told you my pouring skills aren't fantastic. Anyone that's seen my cooking shows will know that I'm awesome at overestimating my going over. So, but what we're going to do, we're actually going to now cover these and let these soak. So I've just got sultanas in the bowl, just like that. Grab some hot water. So I did boil the kettle a little while ago, and all I'm going to do is just cover these sultanas with the water and let them have a good soak. Okay. Give them a little bath. There we are. Okay, so I'll set that aside. Okay, and next, rightio. So now we're actually going to start weighing in. Now, it does say 120 grams of walnuts. Do not be restricted. Like if you don't have walnuts in the house or you prefer not to have walnuts, that's fine. Use whatever your preferred nut might be. So whether it be almonds, or you might want to have cashews, whatever you prefer. So I'm actually going to do a mix today. So I've got 78 using up my walnuts, and I'm going to top it up with my almonds. I love almonds. I'm going to have a mix today. There we go. Yeah, so don't be restricted. So if a recipe suggests an ingredient that you don't have, don't feel restricted by it. All right, I'm going to make a little bit of noise here. Now, I know I'm having issues with my camera and the noise, so I will be a little bit quiet after this, I think. So I'll just see how I go. So 3 seconds. I'm having issues with my sound, unfortunately. My camera doesn't like, my computer doesn't like it when the Thermomix makes a lot of noise. So, and it cuts out the sound. I'm trying to work out a way to get to be able for it to work. So it's either my camera or it's either my camera. I want my camera to be showing the right way, and when my camera is showing the right way, my sound goes off. So eventually I'll get there. Okay, so this is my chopped up nuts. I'm just going to show you. So that's the chopped up nuts, right? Yes. Rightio. Now, 80 grams of raw sugar. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you a little tip. Okay, so the next step is 1 lemon, zest only, no white pith. Okay, so for anyone who's seen my cooking show, I really don't like zesting. So what I do is I show you. So I do this generally when there is sugar involved, and a lot of recipes will have sugar and lemon zest together. So all I do is I'll just show you. So I'm actually just going to peel my lemon. I've washed the lemon, and I'm literally just peeling the lemon skin into sort of 1-inch strips. There we are. Done. And I'm going to add that in. Oh, it smells beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to step back. Okay, so the really good tip is before you start, have a look at your recipe and all the steps that you do before you actually start. And that way you're getting a bit of an idea. Okay. So this is going to mill the sugar and the lemon together. And having the sugar and the lemon together really mills your zests your lemon really well. So I'll show you. That's the lemon peel there. Okay. I'm going to pop in now 80 grams of raw sugar. There we go. Perfect. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, no. That's me being hitting the Thermomix. They're so sensitive. Under scale's amazing. Okay. Done. Radio. Now I'm going to pop my lid with my lemon zest. Okay, and now I'm going to mill it 30 seconds. So stand by. Speed 10. Okay, here we go. So good. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe down right around the edges. Hopefully you can hear me all okay now. I'll show you. Oh, I've actually got a couple of little bits of zest in there. But can you see? I'm just going to zest it again. But can you see that? Can you see that? Isn't that awesome? But see, there's a couple of little bits that escaped. So I'm just going to give them another little burst. So you're in control. Just always remember that you're in charge. So the Thermomix will give you suggestions, but it's up to you whether you like to, whether you want to go back and do it again. Okay. Have a look. Okay. Can you still hear me? Thank you, Cheryl. I'm just my noise. I hope you can. Okay, yay, there we go. There we go. So now it's all milled up. See that? Awesome. So there's no need to zest your lemon beforehand, okay? Perfect. Now, if you want that to be finer, you can absolutely, there's nothing wrong with putting it back on. It's completely up to you, okay? Nothing wrong with putting it back on again and going again. Right. So I just gave the bottom a loose turn. Yes, but not as good. Okay, yeah. I think my sound is to do with this guy. So when this starts, I'm going to have to work out my sound somewhere along the way. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my zucchini. Yay. Alrighty. So I've got my zucchini just all chopped up, being very professional and pre-prepared. So literally just into 1-inch pieces, okay? So I don't think I need all of this, but let's just see what I've got. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to save I've got a couple of little pieces left. I'll save that for the next zucchini. Okay, so 256, pop that in there. So it's going to, now 20 seconds, it's going to mix this up for us. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, chopped and juicy. Awesome. Isn't it amazing how juicy they are? Like zucchini and celery. So I don't know if anyone has ever made a green juice in your Thermomix, but oh my goodness, if you've never made a green juice, they are so yummy and so easy to make. Okay, 3 eggs, perfect. My little homegrown Chucky eggs. Yes, that's what I thought. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, it takes about 5 to 10 seconds, doesn't it? I know. Thank you. Thank you for being my sound woman. I will get this. I will get this sorted eventually. I don't know whether it must be a setting on my computer. Oh well, that's okay. Right. So now I'm going to add in 100 grams. I'm just going to chop up my butter. Now, when you're putting butter into your Thermomix, just don't just chuck a whole block in there. It will certainly manage a whole block, but just give it a bit of a helping hand. So whenever I pop butter into the Thermomix, I'll pop it in probably, I'll show you, probably be an inch size, inch by 1 centimetre. So that sort of size, okay, like a cube, like a rectangle cube. And my husband would be mortified. My husband's a mathematician, and the fact that I'm saying that it's a rectangle cubey thing, he would be appalled. Shh, don't tell him. Okay. Right, there we go. Oh, 95, a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, pop our butter to the side. Okay, beautiful. Cinnamon. Oh, I love cinnamon. So just a teaspoon of cinnamon. Yeah. Oh, the smell. It smells amazing. Beautiful. The butter. Oh, lovely. Now it's just going to mix it up for me. Okay, I'm probably going to quiet again. I have to learn not to talk initially. Maybe that's what I'll do. Or I talk louder initially. I'm not sure. I'll work it out. Okay, I'm going to put in 200 grams of plain flour. Now, if you've seen any of my cooking shows, I just love to use baker's flour. So any opportunity, I just have the one flour on hand, and it's just baker's flour, this particular one. So 200 grams. There we are. And you can buy it, just buy it at the supermarket. You can buy it if you are lucky and have a friendly baker. You can buy it directly from the bakers. Otherwise, they have them in the supermarkets as well. Usually on the bottom shelves, and the 5 kilo bags, and they're great. Yeah, and that makes it the best value. They're about $12, $13, I believe, for a 5 kilo bag. Now I'm putting in 1.5 teaspoons of baker's flour. Sorry, not baker's flour, baking powder. There we go. Next, a pinch of salt. Next, okay, pop our lid on. I'm going to show you a little trick in a second. Okay, so it's going to go 4 seconds and mix it, just mixing it together. Perfect. If you haven't seen it, this guy is available in the Mix-It shop, and it's called a cupcake pin. They're about $12 in the Mix-It shop, and they are fantastic, and I'll tell you why. Okay. So, oh, using the simmering basket to drain your sultanas. Perfect. So, where's my simmering basket? I'll show you our sultanas. Can you see these guys now? Oh, I don't want to tip my water out. Can you see them? Awesome. So I'm just going to tip that up. There we go. Oh, they're all soft and mushy. Okay, so go back. Yep. Add in our drain. Using the simmering basket, drain, cut into pieces. I just want to make sure. Add the drain. Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes they do a little trick where they'll say, drain, whatever it might be, but don't put it in. So, and so many times I've gone, sure, I'll just whack it in. Only to find that you're not meant to whack it in just then. Okay, so I'm just going to go back. All right, we want to do, so I've just got 100 grams of pitted dates. Make sure that they are the pitted ones when you're getting dates. You do not want to be putting dates into your Thermomix that have the seeds inside. Obviously, they will not go well with your. Okay, so we've got chopped walnuts. What do we do with our walnuts? Over there. So 60 grams of our walnuts, in my case, walnuts and almonds. There we go. So next, our sultanas, and we're going to mix it up. Okay, so it's going to go 20 seconds this time. I'm actually going to give a little bit of a helping hand. Okay. So it's only counting down. So you'll hear it. Sometimes you think, yeah, I think that's not mixing correctly. So you can actually use your spatula, pop your spatula in. And when you are counting down, there's absolutely nothing stopping you if you need to. Just turning up your time. I don't know if you knew you could do that. Just tap on the time, turn your selector, and and this is my beautiful, normally my beautiful assistant, speaking to have a cup of tea. She's gone red now. So everyone's like, hello. Right. So there's nothing, and there's also nothing stopping your Thermomix whenever you need to as well. Okay, so I'll show you. There we go. Oh, it smells amazing. Okay, so that's what it looks like, our mixture. All right. I'm actually not sure this is going to go so well because my dates might get stuck in there. Would you like me to get your hands here? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm still going to use my cupcake pen, and I'll show you how it works. But I think the dates will get a bit blocked up unless I really mix that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go off grid, and I'm going to give it a bit of a chop. So I'm going to put my lid on just because I can. So show you how out of a recipe, because I'll show you what it looks like at the moment. Okay, and that is gorgeous. However, I want to cut up those bits a bit more. So I'm just push your home button. That always brings you back to this screen, okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to give it a good chop. I'm going to turn it around to about speed 6. Yeah, much better. Okay. Just because I know my family, my beautiful family, and as lovely as it was, the chunky bits would not have been approved. So now, look at that. Is that better? So, and if you think your family would still find that a bit lumpy, you can, that looks pretty good to me. But if you think it might, yeah, that's much better. So remember that you're in charge. So if you see a recipe, you go, yeah, I don't really like what that's doing. You don't have to stick with that. You just push your home button. It jumps you out to the main screen. You can do whatever you need to do. Push your little green button. It actually jumps you straight back into the recipe as well. Okie dokie. So 25 minutes in the oven we go. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you the cupcake tin. Here we go. This is, the Germans amaze me with their technology. Check this out. I think if you've not done this or you don't have a cupcake pan and you love making muffins or cupcakes at home, get yourself a cupcake pan. They are fantastic. And it's like $12. Okay, so what this does, see, this is your mixing lid. It sits perfectly on top of your cupcake pan. Isn't that cool? So I'll just move this out of the way a little bit. You can see. And then just get your mixture and pour it into, and any mixture that doesn't quite make it in gets captured by the lid. Isn't that awesome? So you don't need to be worrying about making a mess. Or if you've got kids giving you a helping hand, they're not going to pour it all over the bench top as well. Okay. Let me just put the mixture back over here. I'll pop the lid on. Right, just making that tighten. There you go, you can see that. Upend your cupcake pan. Yay! Isn't that awesome? There we go. So that's your cupcakes. So hooray! I will fill these in a second. I'll continue filling these up and then I'm going to pop them in the oven for 25 minutes and check it when it's done. And you have yourself some beautiful sweet zucchini muffins. So yeah, so look, let me know if you've got any questions. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for helping me with my technological issues. And I will see you guys soon. Let me know if you've got any questions at all, guys. And please remember, if you happen to know anybody who might be interested in a Thermomix, they will be getting, or if you're interested in upgrading by chance, you will get the beautiful rose gold. It is so beautifully weighted. You'll get the muffin tray. You'll get the pizza tray. So that is awesome for making pizzas. And you also get a copy of one of my favorite books. It's the Eat Well recipe book. You'll get a copy of that as well, just for free. Yay! So if you know anybody, please let me know. Really happy to help and love to support them on their Thermomix journey. Otherwise, have a gorgeous day, everybody, and I will be back on shortly to make some savoury zucchini muffins. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Okay, all right, guys, see you.